Winter 2025 isn't just going to be cold. Experts are calling it one of the most dangerous winters in over a decade, and most people have absolutely no idea what's coming. With extreme temperature swings, widespread power outages that could rival 2014's chaos, and supply shortages already hitting stores, the difference between being prepared and being caught off guard could literally be life or death. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you the 10 essential items that emergency preparedness experts and NOAA forecasters say you absolutely must have in your home before winter hits, and why waiting until the first snowstorm could leave you empty-handed and in real danger. Welcome to Prep Pantry, where we help you stay one step ahead of whatever life throws your way. If you want to protect your family this winter, hit that like button and subscribe for more life-saving preparedness tips. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Food quality during a crisis isn't just about calories, it's about survival psychology. When the power's out and your house feels like an icebox, the last thing you want is to choke down bland, cold food that makes an already terrible situation even worse. A warm, familiar meal can be the difference between keeping your family's spirits up and watching everyone spiral into despair. Here's what you need to stock: vacuum-sealed mac and cheese that just needs hot water, shelf-stable soups with real vegetables like carrots and potatoes, not that mystery mush, and freeze-dried chili with actual beef and beans. If you want to go all out, there are even gourmet freeze-dried meals with truffle oil and wild mushrooms. Yes, they exist, and yes, they're worth it. But here's the pro tip most people miss. Don't just buy this stuff and shove it in a closet. Rotate it into your regular meals. Eat it on normal nights so your supplies stay fresh and your family actually knows what they're getting into. And for the parents out there, turn blackout meals into indoor camping adventures for the kids. Trust me, it works. Now let's talk about staying connected when everything else fails. Your smartphone isn't just entertainment, it's your lifeline for weather updates, emergency calls, and that flashlight you'll desperately need. But without power, it's just an expensive paperweight. That's why you need a portable power bank with at least 20,000 milliamp hours of capacity, enough to charge your phone multiple times. Look for one with a solar panel. It won't charge quickly, but it'll give you that trickle of power on sunny days that could mean the difference between calling for help and being completely cut off. The good news? You can get reliable models for under $50. Just keep it plugged in and charged so it's always ready, and test it regularly. You don't want to discover it's broken when you actually need it. Here's something most people completely overlook. Your windows and doors are bleeding heat like a sieve, turning your home into an expensive icebox. Thermal curtains lined with special insulating material can transform a frigid room into something actually livable. And for those gaps under doors, DIY draft stoppers made from old socks filled with rice or beans will block that cold air for basically free. This isn't just about emergency preparedness. These fixes will save you money on heating bills all winter long and keep your home comfortable year-round. It's one of those rare prep items that pays for itself even if nothing bad happens. When the power goes out, you still need to eat real food, not just cold cans of whatever. That's where a multi-fuel camp stove becomes absolutely essential. Unlike those single-fuel camping stoves, multi-fuel stoves run on propane, white gas, kerosene, or even alcohol fuel. When propane sells out at the store, and it will, you've got other options. Most models cost between $50 and $80. They're compact enough to store easily, and they'll let you cook scrambled eggs, toast, coffee, soup, pancakes, real meals that keep morale high when everything else is falling apart. Just remember the golden rule. Always use them in well-ventilated areas, never enclosed rooms. Carbon monoxide poisoning is not how you want your survival story to end. Speaking of staying warm, throwing on random clothes isn't going to cut it when your heating system fails. Smart layering is a science, and it starts with a 3-layer system. First, a base layer of thermal, moisture-wicking fabric that keeps sweat off your skin. Second, a mid-layer like fleece, wool, or down that traps heat. Third, an outer layer that's windproof and water-resistant to block drafts. Don't forget your extremities. A beanie prevents massive heat loss from your head, and thermal gloves and socks are essential for hands and feet, especially when you're walking on cold floors. Shop sales in the fall when thermal layers and fleece jackets go on discount, and don't overlook repurposing old ski gear. It works perfectly for home emergencies. Now let's talk about something that gets overlooked until it's too late: water. Everyone focuses on food, but water is actually more critical for survival. Power outages and frozen pipes can cut off your supply or make it unsafe to drink. You need 1 gallon per person per day for drinking, cooking, and basic hygiene. For a family of 4, that's 12 gallons minimum for just 3 days.
Clean plastic jugs from juice or soda work for small amounts, but for serious storage, food-grade barrels are the way to go. And here's what most people don't think about. You need purification methods too. Filter straws let you drink safely from streams, melted snow, or even toilet tanks. The tank, not the bowl, obviously. Purification drops kill bacteria and viruses quickly, and portable filter bottles let you squeeze and drink for instant clean water. Don't forget your pets. They need clean water too, and they're depending on you to provide it. When your phone dies and the internet goes dark, a battery-powered radio becomes your connection to the outside world. You need weather updates, road conditions, and emergency alerts to make informed decisions about your safety. Look for radios that run on AA or AAA batteries. They're easy to replace. Even better, find one with a hand crank or solar panel for backup power. Make sure it has NOAA weather alert capability for automatic severe weather updates. But here's a bonus most people don't consider. AM and FM stations provide music and news that can help pass time and reduce stress during long outages. No apps, no passwords, no software updates. Just turn it on and tune in. Let's talk lighting and why candles are going to get you killed. Yes, they're romantic and nostalgic, but they're also fire hazards that provide terrible lighting. LED lanterns are safer, smarter, and more practical. Some run for over 50 hours on a single set of batteries. Others have USB charging, hand cranks, or solar panels. Many have adjustable brightness from soft glow to full illumination. They're bright enough for reading, cooking, or moving around safely, and you can keep one in each major room plus your car. When you're stumbling around in the dark trying to find supplies, you'll thank yourself for making this simple upgrade. Now for the uncomfortable topic no one wants to discuss. What happens when your plumbing fails? Power outages and frozen pipes can render your toilet completely useless. And this isn't just about convenience. It's about maintaining sanitation, dignity, and preventing serious health hazards. Portable dry toilets are compact with removable tanks and odor-sealing chemicals. Waste disposal bags let you line a bucket, use it, and seal everything up with chemical gel that neutralizes odors. Stock up on gloves, hand sanitizer, and wipes for hygiene, plus heavy-duty bags for safe, odor-free disposal. This might seem gross to think about now, but when you're facing an extended outage, you'll be grateful you planned ahead instead of trying to improvise in the middle of a crisis. Finally, let's talk about the ultimate survival tool that most people completely overlook: cold, hard cash. During blackouts, card machines, ATMs, and mobile payment apps become worthless pieces of plastic and metal. Cash is king when digital systems fail. Keep about $200 in small bills, 5s, 10s, and 20s. Nobody's going to break a $100 bill during an emergency, and you need to be able to buy gas, food, or other essential supplies when everyone else is getting turned away. Store it in a fireproof box and rotate your stash every few months to prevent mold or damage. I've seen situations where cash becomes a bartering tool for essentials like water or generator fuel. When credit and debit cards are useless, that folded stack of bills in your pocket becomes more valuable than gold. Here's the reality most people refuse to face. Despite all the warnings, most people will wait until the last minute to prepare. They'll rush to stores when the first snowstorm hits, only to find empty shelves, long lines, and no help in sight. But you don't have to be one of them. Preparation isn't about fear, it's about control. It's about knowing that when the power goes out, roads ice over, or shelves go empty, you have what you need to keep your family safe and comfortable. Stock up now before everyone else panics. Set up your supplies so they're easy to access when you need them. Stay informed about weather and supply chain updates. Winter 2025 is shaping up to be unpredictable, unforgiving, and downright dangerous. These 10 items aren't nice-to-haves. They're essentials for surviving and thriving when the unexpected hits. From comfort food to clean water to cash and emergency lighting, each item plays a critical role in your winter preparedness plan. The difference between getting by and getting stuck often comes down to a little foresight and a lot of preparation. Start today, and when winter 2025 comes knocking, you'll be ready, not just to survive, but to stay safe, warm, and in control no matter what the season brings. Don't be one of the unprepared masses fighting over empty shelves when winter 2025 hits. Start building your survival toolkit today, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more preparedness content that could literally save your life. What's the first item you're going to add to your winter prep list? Let me know in the comments below. Hi friends, do you need a realistic and professional AI voiceover for your any type of script, video, or project? I've created my own gig on Fiverr where I provide high-quality AI voiceovers for YouTube, ads, audiobooks, podcasts, advertisements, business, e-learning, and more with fast delivery and affordable pricing. Check my gig link in the description to get started now.